Hi everybody, good afternoon. This is Paul Damon, Nicaragua Real Estate team. Hey, I wanted to kind of do a PSA for the owners of properties that are being sold and being rented. So we're noticing a trend which I kind of would like to have a discussion about. The trend is the following. You as the owner want to sell your property. Awesome. We would love to help you with that. You as an owner also want to rent the property. Awesome. We also want to help you with that. But there's a conflict, right? The conflict is as follows. If a tenant rents, that tenant most likely doesn't want to show the property. So you need to create some caveats in the contract that basically allows you, the owner, to get access for your agent to show the property. Most of the time, one puts in a 24-hour clause, okay, in the contract, so that, let's say, for example, myself calls and says, hey, I want to show the property. It is 10 o'clock. Can I show it tomorrow at 11 o'clock, for example? So I'm within the 24-hour, after the 24-hour notice period. The other thing is, if you have a property management, you're adding a variable. The variable is the property management is managing the property while the tenant is there, and at the same time the property manager is maybe also renting the place. Okay, so that property manager is getting his administrative fee, his earnings through those activities. Nothing wrong with that. I've done it. Nothing wrong with that. The problem that's starting to come about is that the property managers are not placing a 24-hour notice in their contracts with the tenants, knowing full well that the owner wants to sell. Why is that? Well, once in a while, the property manager has not received a request by the seller to sell the property. So that property manager is now going, well, if I don't have an incentive to sell it, or they're not asking me to sell it, but they ask, for example, Nicaragua Real Estate team to sell it, why would I be involved in this? Okay. In our business, we always say sharing half is better than none, right? It's always a lot better. But I can tell you that we are seeing a trend now that we have a tighter market, like in San Juan del Sur, like in Granada, that certain property management companies as well as agencies are working less and less to benefit a transaction to occur. If they can do it completely, meaning can they handle the full transaction, they find the buyer, they find the tenant, and wrap it all in one deal so they get the full commission. That is for them the optimum deal. It's no optimum deal if I call them and say, hey, Mr. X or Mrs. X, property manager, can I show this property tomorrow at 11 o'clock? No, Paul, you can't show it because, it's 24 hours, or the tenant told us when they rented it from us for 6 months to a year that they did not want the property on the market. We have several cases like that, okay? Of course, I don't want to publicly tell you which ones, how, where, when, but all I'm telling you that you as an owner need to be more involved and require that your property management team and the team that is responsible for the renter is fully aware of your requirements. Because if they're not aware, guess what? Your property is not going to sell. So all of you probably listening go, yeah, but Paul, they're making money as rent. But let's be honest, their rental price does not cover what most people would like to make off their properties as a return on investment or otherwise. So again, all I'm saying is owners, talk to your management team, property management team, talk to your people that are renting on your behalf, see the contracts. Do not let the renter rent from you without knowing full well what the property conditions are for that and that there's a statement in there somewhere that says you have the right and have access for your sales agent to show the property with a 24-hour notice. Hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you very much and look forward to your comments. Take care. Bye-bye.